just so he can find out what kind of landlord you really are. Well, he won't catch me out, I promise you, no matter what tricks he gets up to.
Well, I hope not. Remember, we are only still on probation.
Trust her, old man, sweetheart. Now, off you go.
I don't.
Good evening, landlord. You open?
Certainly, sir. Yes, do come in.
Yes. Come along, Bonzo. Don't drag behind. There's your dog. Come along now. Drink this time.
Now, look here.
Ah, yes.
I was just going to say, sir. Well, now, look here. How nice it is to welcome you to my little hostelry.
Oh, thank you very much. Ah, there you are. Ah, down the cellar, will you?
No, sir.
Oh, you got up here jolly quickly. How about a tipple?
Certainly, sir. What would you like?
Oh, I'll have a half a bitter. No, change my mind. I'll have a bottle of brandy and a ginger ale. Without banana.
Banana, sir? I don't think we've got any.
Good Lord, what have you got then?
Well, lemons.
Oh, yes, without lemon. By the way, do you object to dogs?
Little doggies? Good Lord, no, sir. But he followed the canines, me and the wife.
That is a cat.
Yeah, well, cats as well.
Yes. Yeah, well, where we are. Then you won't object to goldfish.
Good Lord, no, sir. Providing they're kept under control.
Trained to a hair. Watch very carefully. George, Harriet, swim! There you are. Going at it like a couple of good ones.
Marvellous, sir. You must have a gift.
Yeah.
Now, ginger ale, I think
That's
you said,
the idea,
sir?
yes.
There we are.
That's right.
Don't want to drown it, eh, sir?
You must save the pennies. This ginger ale to see a few of these brandies go, I tell you.
Right, sir. Moderation in all things, as my dear old dad used to say to us kids.
Oh, yes? How many were there of you?
15, sir.
Oh, remarkable self-control. Just enough for a rugby side.
You haven't paid for your drink yet, sir. That'll be £8.95.
Oh, I'll settle with you later if you don't mind.
Not a bit, sir. As far as I'm concerned, the customer can do no wrong in this pub.
No wrong, eh? No wrong, eh?
Those bottles just exploded, sir, due to the heat of the lights.
No wrong at all, eh?
My word on it, sir.
I can't do anything wrong in this pub?
No, sir.
Fascinating idea. How old is your wife?
64. And both her legs are broken.
Good Lord, how did that happen?
Fell off an horse.
Oh, likes a good ride, does she?
Not the two broken legs she doesn't know, sir.
Hello, darling.
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
Obviously not the wife. Her legs are fine. Must be the Barbie, what?
Certainly not.
Absolutely, yes.
Feeding time. Here we are, boys. Here we are, Bonzo. Now, come along, get stuck in, lad. Right. That's right, good lad.
He's pouring things all over our carpet.
No, he isn't. Well, yes, he is, but he's only feeding his cat.
There we are, boys.
Cat?
It's him, the director from the brewery.
Oh! Oh!
Give it him.
What a lovely little pussy.
You're not a bad little filly yourself, are you, eh?
Wait, enough's enough. Hey, here, now, come on, now, watch it. Now, don't go too far. Now, look, I'm warning you.
Half a bitter, please.
Now, look, would you please put her down?
I said half a bitter, please.
Why don't you shut up?
Don't you dare speak to me like that.
I'll speak to you how I like, mate.
There you are, Charlie. Come on now, and don't give us any trouble.
All right.
Sorry, Governor.
Hey, you mean you're not the director from our brewery? No.
Come along down, Walt. You know the way.
I certainly do, Bert. And believe me, I look forward to these occasions when you bring me down to your cellar to show me your latest feats of do-it-yourself.
Today, you're a very privileged man, Walt.
Why is that, Bert?
Because I am about to unfold to you matters which are not yet known to the Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police himself.
You do me a great honour, Bert.
That's because you're my greatest and closest friend.
Oh.
A bosom pal, Walt. I like you.
If you'll pardon my French, why did you do that, Bert?
Simply to attract your attention to the single biggest problem facing our nation today, unprovoked violence and crime. Now, tell me, Walt, as an intelligent and well-read member of the papers, what is the greatest evil facing our country today, Walt?
Well, I don't know, really. I haven't given it much thought.
I'll tell you. It's the nicking of gnomes out of people's gardens. A vile practice which I intend to stamp out once for all. Now, you see that gnome over there on the bench now?
Yes, and a jolly little fellow he looks too.
Yes.
What's his name?
His name is Immaterial.
That's a funny name for a Sorry, Bert.
Now, I want you to imagine that that gnome is in my garden and you are sidling in to make off with him.
Right.
Go on, do a bit of sidling.
Yeah.
Go on. Sidle.
I'm beginning to
Come on.
sidle.
Come on, then, sidle.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, but your protective device, whatever it was, seems to have failed.
Put the gnome back then, go on.
It just goes to prove that even great men are mortal. I've still got the gnome, Bert.
Well, try and put it down there, go on.
I can't seem to let go of it.
No, you won't either, because that gnome is coated with a secret adhesive invented by yours truly. And until the special solvent is applied, you and that gnome are inseparable now.
Oh, highly ingenious, old friend. Now, perhaps you'd be kind enough to apply the solvent.
I'm working on the formula right now, Walt.
I hope it don't take too long, Bert, because I've arranged a game of crib for tonight. And with this stuck in me hand, I might have trouble dealing.
Oh, well, in that case... You all right?
I apologise for my clumsiness, Bert.
Apologies accepted. I never harbour a grudge. Now, to more serious matters. At what time of day does the greatest amount of hooliganism take place on our streets? You're going to say after closing time, aren't you?
Yes.
Right. When these yobbers come out and they've had a skinful and they're looking for trouble, eh? Bearing that in mind, lad, I'd like you to try a drop of my AHB.
AHB? What does that stand for?
Anti-hooligan beer. Brewed by myself on these very premises. Now, I intend to put this beer into any pub in the country, lad.
I've always been partial to a drop of ale, bottoms up. A very distinctive flavour, Bert.
That's because its main ingredient is syrup of figs.
Oh, my God!
2 or 3 pints of that and these jobbers won't hang about anymore. Be only too keen to rush off back home, I tell you. Now, what you're undoubtedly asking yourself, Wall, is what about the fairer sex? That is what you're undoubtedly asking yourself. I mean, she can hardly be expected to defend herself against an assailant who tries to nick her handbag, can she? Which is where my next invention comes in. I won't be a moment. And no peeping. Be a good lad. Are you ready? Here we are.
Blimey, Bert! What an enormous pair of boobs!
I must ask you to curb your tendency towards indelicacy, Walt.
Sorry, Bert.
But all right. Now, I'm an housewife. I'm an housewife. Going about her business in the High Street. Now, I want you to imagine you're a mugger and you're going to attack me, right? Right. Come on.
Excuse me, madam. I am a mugger, and I'm about to make an assault on your person.
Oh, you are a silly mugger. Now, come at me with your fist raised, lad. Come on, really mean it.
Right, I'm coming now. Blimey, Bert! What was that you just sprayed me with?
Acid.
Oh, my God.
Only for the purpose of this demonstration, I use cherry. Can't have acid all over the floor, burn all the carpet.
But just supposing this should merely serve to inflame the mugger's temper and he springs at her in a rage.
Well, go on, spring then. Spring, go on, go on.
Right, here I come. Blimey, Bert.
First time you had one that far, isn't it, eh?
I've never been hit in the face by one of those before.
I knew you'd be struck by it. I'll be ready in a minute. Now, naturally, you're impressed by what you've seen, Wall. And I've left the best till last. I want you to see and be the first to see my ultimate crime buster. This will amaze even you, lad.
I stand riveted to the spot, Bert, as I've often remarked to my fellow members of the flower arranging circle. You must be the most famous unknown mastermind of the Western world.
There we are.
Blimey, Bert, what on earth's that?
You see before you, Wall, the world's first automatic, all-electric police person.
I can only say that I'm flabbergasted.
Now, it's entirely controlled by this pocket wireless. I'll show you how it works. Activate.
Evening, all. Evening, all. Evening, all. Evening, all.
Pardon me for asking, Bert, but is it a male or a female?
Well, I shouldn't think that matters, Wall. Except for another robot.
Yeah, but it's wearing a skirt.
But of course, you don't want to frighten the kiddies when he's doing lollipop duty, do we?
Is it dangerous?
Dangerous? It's got built-in laser beams, hand grenades and a machine gun for calming football rowdies. It's got a built-in sponge for wiping dirty messages off walls. There you are. That's it there. Went wrong. Never mind. I tell you what, it even does an impression of a police dog.
Never.
Yes. Robot?
It's just entered my head, Bert.
It has mine as well.
Supposing this fantastic creation of yours should fall into the hands of a gang of criminals, they could use it against the police.
A 10 million to 1 chance, lad. Anyway, you don't think I've overlooked that possibility, do you?
Oh,
However remote it may be, lad.
It was a stupid question, Bert. I apologise.
Yes. Now, built into that marvellous machine is a suicide unit. Now, I only have to speak the top-secret code word into the microphone, and the robot will self-destruct.
Oh, that would be a tragedy, Bert, considering the amount of work you've put into it. By the way, what is the top-secret code word?
Biogram.
It's gone and destroyed itself.
Yes, that's the only thing I didn't try. Still, it shows it works, doesn't it?
Doing anything tonight, darling?
No. But I must make one thing clear. I'm not in the habit of going out with sailors. In fact, I've never been out with a sailor in my life.
Where shall I meet you, then?
Starboard side of the captain's cabin at 6 bells. You are awful. But I like you.
Darling, is that you?
Is it all right to come in?
Oh, yes. He has gone. You can come in now. Oh, my darling Humphrey, I've been waiting so long and so patiently for you.
That's jolly good of you, Francoise. I must say, since I've been over here in France, these little visits of mine have been awfully sort of wonderful.
We are so lucky that my husband is out most of the day. Now, we shall not waste time.
Oh. That's very nice.
Surely you're going to take your gloves off.
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
I have forgotten myself. Sacre bleu. What are you doing with my wife?
Nothing.
So, I have caught you red-handed, huh?
I'm frankly sorry. I'm most terribly sorry.
Oh, an Englishman. An Englishman in bed with the wife of a Frenchman. There is a twist for you. Who are you, monsieur?
I am Humphrey de Beaufort Trumpington, the third.
You mean there were 2 here before you? Monsieur, you are a scoundrel. Francois, how could you do this?
You taught me, darling.
So I did.
I hope you can be civilized about it.
Please, monsieur, fermez votre kéko. Let me have a look at you. All those breeches, monsieur, are they not London breeches?
How do you know?
They are falling down. And this shirt, monsieur, a very expensive shirt, huh?
Yes, it is rather. Would you like to know where I get my frills?
I think you get many frills with my wife, monsieur. What are we going to do with you, huh? Ah, delicious.
Excuse me, that's snuff. You're eating it.
What do you expect me to do? Stuff it up my nose?
Darling, please do not be too cross with him.
Do you know who I am, monsieur? I am D'Artagnan. Pardon? You may have heard of my colleagues, the Musketeers, Pathos, Dedlos, and Arrowroot. You see, the 3 premier swordsmen of France, monsieur. And in France, monsieur, we have ways of dealing with situations like this.
Oh, is this a rapier?
It would have been, monsieur, had I been any later. No, monsieur, I'm going to find this most enjoyable because I have not drawn blood since early this morning when I cut a man's face to ribbons with my trusty blade.
You were dueling?
No, I was shaving. And now, monsieur, a lesson in the art of swordplay. En garde. Watch very carefully, monsieur, because with a quick flick of the wrist, I cut off the left ear. And then, monsieur, a quick flick of the wrist, and I cut off the right ear. And then, monsieur, a quick slash. Forgive the expression. From ear to ear, and from ear to ear, and then, monsieur, a lunge through the second and third rib, and out comes the art. What have you got to say to that?
Oh, shut up.
Ah! Oh, God!
What have you done?
Oh, I'm sorry, I only meant to touch him.
Oh, the word in the art of swordplay is touché, monsieur.
All right, I only meant to touche him then.
Oh, he is doing the jokes and I am dying. Oh no. Oh no. I won't be long. Oh, my beloved, I am going.
Please don't leave me, darling.
Oh, in a way, I am very glad that it's nearly over.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't think I can keep this French accent up much longer.
He done that.
Just 'cause you're deaf, Squire, that don't give you no licence to go around vandalising a little kid's ball. Hey, Marigold.
Yes, Daddy?
You know that nice ball Daddy bought you for your birthday?
Yes, Daddy.
Well, he just bust it.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Oh, you're lucky you are, Squire. She's a little angel, she is. A tiny saint. Mind you, nobody's completely perfect. Why are some people born so nasty?
Oh, God knows, dear. I suppose he can't help it.
And the same to you. Got it? The same to you. Watch your step, you little creep. Coming into my park and insulting a public servant. Lucky for you, I don't kick your backside out of it.
What you doing, you clumsy little devil? Some people have no consideration.
You revolting little creature! Keep your hands to yourself.
I saw that. So, you're one of those men in dirty raincoats, are you? Well, let me warn you. If I see anything I shouldn't, anything what ought not to be on public view, I'll pin it to the ground with this. Got the message?
No, I don't give a damn what you say, boyo. Yeah, you know what you are, don't you? You're a running dog, neo-Marxist lackey of the Kremlin hierarchy.
Oh, you'd want to watch a comrade. You are revealing traitorous and revengeous sentiments to the detriment of the international class movements. Bourgeois revisionist.
Bourgeois revisionist? Me? Here, did you hear what he said? Me, who spent his entire life trying to improve the lot of the ordinary working man.
He is disloyal to the proletariat, comrade.
Never!
You are asleep to the grassroots, brother. Comes the revolutionary paradise and we shall abolish want. Justice for all shall be the watchword. Then, without toys, shall be given toys. And then, without shirts, shall be given shirts.
He's right, you know.
And above all, the very badge and symbol of the managerial class, the bowler hat, shall be destroyed forever. That is what I think of the bowler hat. That, and that, and that.
Oh, I've got to hand it to you, Sid. You're a real fighter for the cause.
Nice you to say that, chap. Fancy a point?
Oh, I did go down a treat.
Come on then, pal.
Councillor Mrs. Perkins? Fascist jackal? Why, you slimy little rat! She happens to be my sister-in-law!
do that for? I've learnt something today.
What's that?
If you can't beat them, join them.
When I was a little bitty boy, just up off the floor, we used to go round to Grandma's house every month end or so. We'd have chicken pie, country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 foot high, 6 foot 5, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese and a whole lot of cloth for the tick. It was a whole 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, and a piggy we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper, we'd sit around the fire, the old folks spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and Granny'd sing a ballad or two.
We'd sit and listen and watch the fire till the cobwebs filled our heads. Next thing we'd know, we'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed.
It was 9 foot high, 6 foot 5, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese and a whole lot of cloth for the tick. It was a whole 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, and a piggy we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed.
Well, we love our Ma.
And I love my pa.
We love Granny and Grandpa, too.
I went fishing with my uncle. I wrestled my cousin. I even kissed Aunt Lou.
Woo! But if we ever had to make a choice, I guess it ought to be said that we'd trade them all, plus the boy down the road, for Grandma's feather bed.
It was 9 foot high, 6 foot wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese and a whole lot of cloth for the tick. It was a whole 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, and a piggy we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese and a whole lot of cloth for the tick. It was a whole 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, and a piggy we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed.
Next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, a comedy special when Frankie Howerd reveals all.